Hi, my name is Izzy Bramwell, and I'll be sharing my journey with you as I prep for the upcoming degree show. I worked on 3 projects this semester. A children's book that was submitted to the Macmillan competition, concept art and pages for a graphic novel, and lastly, I designed promotional stickers and bookmarks for the literary festival ran by the English Masters students. This semester, I've been very inspired by wildlife and the bird songs I hear outside my window every morning. So, for this children's book, I decided it would follow the story of a little songbird finding their voice. For a while, I considered making our protagonist one of the more colourful UK birds, but then I had an idea. I decided to make the protagonist a raven, a bird known for mimicking all sorts of sounds, including other bird songs. This was perfect for my storyline, and thus, the little raven was born. I made several iterations of storyboards for my book, drawing additional sketches of all the different birds that would appear throughout my story, and considering how I would make their songs unique through poetry. Admittedly, I hadn't actually drawn a lot of birds, so this was a lot of learning to do. But the more I drew them, the more I got used to drawing their shapes. I did struggle a lot at first, wanting to find a style I liked that was also suitable for children. I was determined to make the artwork look as I envisioned. This made me go a little crazy. But eventually, it started all coming together. Based on my storyboard pages, I began to make my 3 main double-page spreads and the book cover for the competition. I'll take you through a bit of my digital illustration process here. To make the artwork for this book, I first start with blocking out the panels on the page to make sure I only work within that space. Then I start to sketch out their contents, which I later go over in colour, using a lineless style for my book. For this page, I wanted to convey movement and travel as the little raven follows a song to see who might be behind it. I used bright and vibrant colours, wanting to give the appearance of an early morning in a forest full of enchantment and wonder. I made the music dance across the page to guide the reader's eyes. And here are my finished pages and storyboard. This will be printed into a mini booklet that you can flick through at the degree show. I titled this book, The Little Raven's Song. After submitting that project to the Macmillan competition, I took a trip to celebrate and have a weekend of break and re-inspire myself. It is always important to take a break from work. On this weekend, I got outdoors and I went on a hike. I visited the Makers Market held by Drawn in Shrewsbury while I was there. Here are a few of the artworks I got. This one resonated with me a lot. Rest is productive. This next project is a collaborative project with English Masters student Alex Scholes. He wrote the script for my vision and I worked on all the visuals. There was so much to consider as I made this project. I had to think about location, themes, characters, creatures, culture, pacing, storyboarding, the list went on. I spent a lot of time going on long walks thinking about how everything would connect together and make a cohesive story without holes. It taught me a lot about long-form story content. I was fixated on every little detail. In the end, I had to realize that I couldn't possibly plan everything perfectly. I had to focus on what was realistic to produce within the project's time frame. It's better to make something imperfect than make nothing at all. My last project was a 24-hour project to make some stickers and a bookmark design for the literary festival team. This would be given out at a makers market I ran on Loughborough campus. As the chair of the Makers Society, I did a lot of society work alongside my projects. It's been one of the most rewarding parts of this year. Getting to boost other creative students and connect with each other as part of my journey here as a graphic design student. And finally, here's the big day. Thank you for coming along on my journey with me. Check out my work at the degree show in the design building. I'll see you there.